Lingo. I'm Lucia.
And I'm Kelly.
And today we're going to be talking about hobbies and pastimes, all the things we love doing. I wonder what you like to do at home. I hope you're just sitting now, relaxing and watching the television. That's what we hope. But today I'm going to show you how to organise yourself if you want to plan certain things during the week, things to do. And I'm just going to use an old box. Here's an old lid of a box, in actual fact, that's all it is. And I've stuck in a nice piece of coloured paper there, just as a base, because it wasn't very nice, it was just very plain. So I'm going to stick the sponge in first, and I'll ask Kelly to pass me the glue. Would you pass me the glue, Kelly?
I will indeed.
Perfect, thanks. So I'll just find a nice cleaner side. That one's a little bit sort of just slightly soiled, and this side here is the clean one. So we'll keep that out for the moment in case we might use it. Otherwise, we might find a nice piece of coloured paper to jizz that up a bit as well. Now, we all like doing lots of things. What things do you like doing, Kelly, when you're in your spare time?
Well, I love listening to music, I have to say, and that's what I'll be doing later on. I'll be showing you how to make a lovely musical instrument if your pastime is music as well.
So I'm going to actually just use this sheet of paper, because that's the sponge, and I've stuck it on now, and I'm going to use this piece of paper to attach it, just to make it a little bit brighter and jizz it up a little bit. And it's sticking on very well. But you know, there are lots of different things that you can use these for. Now, I have cut out some lovely coloured paper, and say, now for example, I must find, I think I was going to borrow your lovely black pen, Kelly, but I should use this red instead. And now, my hobby.
What about horse riding? Remember you used to go horse riding?
Yes, but I don't do that now, so I'm going to write down something different here.
That was hilarious.
I might want to go for a swim. So I'll have swim, and that might be on Monday. M-O-N. That'll do. M-on. That'll do. And I'm going to put a dot at the end of that. So I'm going for a swim on Monday.
Mon is the short for Monday.
It is.
It is.
And what
the
I do now
word
is I just stick that on with my pins in just a couple of minutes. What are you doing there, Kelly? Are you starting your instrument?
Yes, I will. I think while you're doing that, I'm going to do, I have just a very simple little thing here that I had, a little pot here that I had crisps in, so I kept the container, and you might want to see what's in my other container here as well that I've already made. It's just pasta bits, and whenever I shake it around, it makes a lovely kind of a clunkety noise. So that's nice to keep the beat when you're making music, and that's what drums do as well. They keep the beat. So that's a percussion instrument, and percussion instruments are a special kind of instrument that make all the kind of loud sounds and stuff, and as I said, keep the beat and stuff. Isn't that right, Mum?
That's right, yes.
Can you name other percussion instruments there?
A timpani drum, that's the big drum that you have in the orchestra.
And there's the cymbals as well, the crashing cymbals.
Oh, yeah. Don't cut yourself there.
I won't.
You have to be very careful.
Mothers. I know how to cut.
And I'm going to write dance here, because I want to go to dance on Friday. Dance. And I'm just going to write the short version of Friday, which is Friday. So dance on Friday, that will remind me. That's my hobby for that. And sometimes I like to just put a nice picture underneath of myself, a photograph maybe of myself having a little dance, doing my waltzes or my tangos or whatever I might want to do.
The salsa. That's a Spanish kind of dance, isn't it?
It is.
Salsa. The Spanish are great dancers.
So I've got a nice picture of a flower here that I think will brighten it up, and it actually is a lovely shade. It's just exactly the shade of the paper that I am using here, so that's nice. So
I know a lady who has a hobby of arranging flowers as well, so that's another hobby, a flower arrangement for weddings sometimes, or for the chapel sometimes. It's very nice.
That's right, and I forgot one of my favourite hobbies, and I must write it down now because I have that on Saturday, and that's art.
Art as well, yes. It's a good one.
Art. I love art. And that is on Saturday. So I'm going to write the short version of Saturday. Saturday. Art on Saturday, and I'll pin that on, and there's my little notice board.
That's great.
That's good.
Oh, brilliant.
I think it needs a bit of jizz at the top. It looks a bit dull up here, so I think I'll stick on a little bit of glitter. A nice little bit of glitter. Just
you and I are a terror for the glitter, aren't we?
Glitter crazy. Just to make it nice and flashy. You could write more things on the top if you felt like it, but this will do me fine. Here and there, just spread around all kinds of colours. I see some purple and blue and red. That's great. And a bit of green.
Green is your favourite?
It is. I think I'm going to branch out into other colours as well, though. I think I've been sticking with the green a bit too long.
I'm making an instrument out of your favourite colour today here now.
Good.
Green. I have to say I'm a bit of a fan of green myself. Like mother, like daughter, maybe?
Yeah. There's nothing nicer than sitting out under the green trees and just relaxing on a lovely piece of grass.
That's another thing that people do with their time. Sometimes they just sit out and relax.
Is good. It's a nice pastime as well.
Yeah.
And of course we don't do enough relaxing these days. We must relax a little bit more and take time, as they say, to smell the roses. So there's our lovely notice board there, looking all glittery. Now, of course, this is for me. But if you're doing something different, you've got all different hobbies. And of course, if you're a boy, you might have a whole lot of other types of colours and things that you want to use. Or a girl that, you know, is doing a lot of activities, doing a lot of maybe fitness, all of those different types of things. It just depends on your personality, that's all. This is kind of my personality. Oops.
I'm going to rob your marker there, Mum, for a minute, and I'm going to write my hobby across here as well. So music.
Can you do some musical notation as well?
Of course. I was getting to that, of course. Give me a minute.
Were you? I didn't know.
Now I'm going to just do a little musical note here. Now that's a crotchet. I might do a quaver. Quaver is another kind of musical note. And it's a faster note. And then there's the minim. There's a minim. So there's loads of different little musical notes there. I'm going to decorate it further with a bit of glitter, I think. Will you pass me the glitter? I'll follow your boat. Because you can't go wrong with a bit of glitter, because that's another one of my hobbies as well, art and making things shiny and new. Isn't that right, Mum?
Absolutely. What did you use? Just an old
crisp tin.
Crisp tin.
Yeah. And then I have pasta on the inside. So.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to hear it now in a moment. I suppose you're going to attach the lid of it later with glue, are you? Or are you doing that?
Not at all. You don't have to do that, just as long as you hold it while you're shaking it. It's fine. Mother is extra precautious, though. Aren't you, Mother?
Definitely. You'll see me sneaking out later and putting a little bit of tape around the top of it, don't worry, because otherwise you might have pasta flying everywhere.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm a sensible girl. Now I'm going to sprinkle a few across here, because I'm only going to decorate the top because I don't want to go OTT with it.
Yeah, because I normally do as well, and I think it's nice just to...
A bit more subtle.
Yeah, and those will press in on later. Good.
Yeah, so I might finish that later, because otherwise I'll be here all day getting glitter stuck to me.
That's right, and we have a lot of important things to do today. We're going off to find out all about other people's hobbies. Will you come with us? Come on, let's go and see.
See you in a minute.
So we're here and we're going to draw some lovely pictures. What we want from the boys and girls is a nice portrait of all of us here today to hang up on the wall. Isn't that exciting? Can you remember what you looked like in the mirror this morning? We mustn't start until we get the 1, 2, 3 go, but I can see you're getting into action. You're getting your crayons ready, aren't you? So pick out some nice colours. And I want you to remember what you looked like in the mirror this morning. So get cracking, and you turn your paper around this way and do a nice big picture. Ready, steady, go. Begin. Wow, fantastic. Oh, people are very busy. Yeah, remember your big smile. And if you're missing a little tooth, ready to grow another one, that'd be very exciting. And lovely ponytails and big smiles coming along. Oh, nice hairdos. Oh yeah, this is great. And all our names, we'll go over our names again in a few minutes. Very good. Oh, somebody's getting nice red lipstick. Yeah. Nice red lips. Very good. Now don't forget to put in your hair. And then in a few minutes we'll look and see if it's very like you, the picture that you finished. Yeah, keep going. Go nice and fast. See how fast you can do your own picture. Oh, they're coming along well. Don't forget your ears, because we have to have our ears so we can hear things, hear all the sounds. Anyone finished?
Nearly finished.
Nearly finished. You're doing very well. Fantastic. We're going to look in a minute. You did your ears and everything. So we're going to cut around it. We're not going to cut like right around the head. We're going to leave it nice and wide, but we cut it around so that we'll have a space, and you cut on there. So there's your scissors, and you hand the scissors that way so not to cut somebody. The scissors are here. Everyone take a scissors. And who's that?
Marcus.
Who's that?
Tom.
Who's that?
Ardia.
Who's that?
Kaya.
Who's that?
Neha.
Who's that?
Nadia.
Isn't that fantastic? Don't you look lovely? Now we turn it around so you can see how you look yourselves. Do you look like yourselves?
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. Okay, hip hip. Hooray. And there's a lovely group portrait to hang on the wall. Let's go and hang it on the wall, will we? Oh, boys and girls, we're so excited here because we're finding out about all the lovely costumes and all the lovely clothes that the boys and girls wear when they're back home in their own country. And sometimes they wear them here, don't you, for special occasions and special festivals. So we have Jason here. What country do you come from?
India.
And tell us about the clothes that you wear when you're in India, Jason.
We wear some yellow half t-shirts and jeans.
T-shirts and jeans. And what about when you're going to a special Indian festival? Don't you have lovely coloured clothes?
Yeah.
Tell me about those ones.
Yeah, they're stripy.
Stripy, all multicoloured and everything. What do the men wear?
They wear what the little kids wear, and then
Very cool clothes, because it's very hot in India, isn't it, as well? So lots of lovely tie-dyed clothes with beautiful colours running through them. And when it's a special feast like a wedding, what do the men sometimes wear to the weddings?
they wear a black and a white clothes.
Really? That's a special one. Is it a special outfit for the wedding? Fantastic. So that's what the men wear in India. That's beautiful. What about you? Where do you come from?
Mauritius.
Mauritius, and that's, yeah, okay. And tell us about your clothes in Mauritius. What does your mommy wear when she's all dressed up?
She wears a dress.
Tell us about her. What's her favourite dress? What kind of? What's your favourite dress that you love to see her in?
Colourful dress.
Tell us about it. What colours is it?
Lots of colours.
Long or short?
Long.
And does she wear anything on her head?
No.
No, not at all. Nothing on her head. So beautiful. Is it made of cotton? Do you know what the material is? Very light material from Mauritius. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. So what about Abdul? Where are you from, Abdul?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. And what do you wear when you're... Have you been back to Pakistan? What do you wear when you're in Pakistan?
My mom, when my mom and my dad are going to the wedding, and my mom wears a white dress.
That sounds beautiful. What does your daddy wear?
A coat and a white shirt.
Oh, so he dresses in that way. What do you wear when you're back home in Pakistan?
I wear a shirt with stripes.
With stripes, a special kind of a shirt, is it? And what about your granny? What does granny like wearing?
She wears a flower top, like a t-shirt.
Oh, like a t-shirt. And has she any special dresses for special occasions?
Yeah.
What ones are those?
They're white dresses like my mom.
Very nice, that sounds fantastic. What about you? Where do you come from?
Cameroon.
Cameroon. Oh, there's some lovely, lovely clothes in Cameroon. What do you wear in Cameroon?
My dad wears king clothes.
King clothes they're called. That's a special name. What does that mean, Kim?
Well, I'm not sure.
What to describe them? Tell us what they look like.
They have some patterns on them.
Patterns. Oh, I love that. All different kinds of patterns. And would that be the shirt or would it be pants?
It would be the shirt.
The shirt. And what about the bottoms?
And then he wears a patterned hat. And he still has them.
That's fantastic. Is there a special name for the hat, do you know? No, just called a hat. And what about shoes or sandals? What's more comfortable?
I think the shoes.
The shoes are more comfortable, are they? Very nice indeed. And where do you come from?
India.
India. What do the ladies wear in India? All those lovely Indian girls. What isn't it called, a sari?
Yeah.
Oh, tell us about the saris. They're beautiful, aren't they?
And they're colourful.
They're colourful.
And they are cotton.
Some cotton, and they're made from silk as well, aren't they? But there's a very special way to put it on. Did you ever see anyone putting on a sari?
Yeah, my mom.
Come on, what does she have to do?
I don't know.
Oh, you must have seen her. You don't just put it on over your head, do you?
No.
There's a little tiny short part, isn't there? Yeah. On the top. And then you have to wind around and wrap around all.
And then
lots of material, isn't it?
Something here on my hand. I know.
What is that?
It's in Mauritius too.
What is that? A little symbol, is it? I could paint on mine.
No, you can make designs. I need a foot as well.
Is it called henna?
No,
henna.
In English.
In English it's called henna, isn't it? Where all the ladies get their hands painted for special occasions and everything.
And wedding.
And for the wedding, that's right. And it's there's a lot of lovely art in it.
My mommy go to a wedding, it was her wedding, she dressed nets.
Oh, a lovely like shawl, scarf over her head. Does she have a net?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. And
she has gold here and white here.
Oh, that's for very special occasions.
And my dad has white and a t-shirt here and a tie here.
Oh, he sounds very smart altogether. I'm sure he looked gorgeous. Did they get a photograph taken?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And what about you? I saw a photograph of you, didn't I? Tell us about that special day, Amy, when you were here in school. What were you doing?
Just getting some sweets and going to play.
Yeah, but what did you dress in? I don't mind about the sweets. I want to hear about your clothes.
Well, it's just a Nigerian dress and it's all green.
Oh, it was gorgeous, that photo. I hope we can see the photograph in a few minutes.
And there's holes and patterns on it.
Oh, that's lovely. And your daddy was dressed up and all that day, wasn't he? What was daddy wearing?
Well, he was wearing just a red dress.
Yeah, and it's lovely and long and cool, isn't it? Why do you wear such long, lovely, cool things? Why do you have to wear those in your country?
Because they just want us to, but I don't know why.
Maybe because of the weather? Because it can be very hot, can't it? And they're lovely and cool. So that's all about our clothes today, and we've learned so much from the boys and girls. So let's go back to the studio. Rhyming Wizard, you're looking really cool today. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm in great form because we've been talking about all the things we love to do to pass the time and about all our hobbies. Would you have a rhyme about anything like that?
Oh, I do. Here it goes. I love to run and jump and skip. It fills my heart with joy. I love to read and watch TV and play with all my toys.
Oh, that was brilliant, Rhyming Wizard, because at the beginning you were talking about all the activities that you do, and then afterwards you took a little rest. That sounds like a good idea. Can we do it again for the boys and girls at home?
Yes, let's. 1, 2, 3. I love to run and jump and skip. It fills my heart with joy. I love to read and watch TV and play with all my toys.
Great fun. Thank you very much, Rhyming Wizard, and we look forward to seeing you soon again. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. We had a great time. Oh, thanks, boys and girls, for telling us all about your hobbies. And I hope the boys and girls at home are having a great time doing all kinds of exciting things in this lovely, lovely weather. Now, some people, when the weather's fine, like to go out on boats and they go out sailing on the seas. Some people have motorboats and some people just have sailboats. And I'm going to make us a lovely little boat today. This is just a carton that we got some actually chicken in, believe it or not. There's just far too much stuff I know used for the shops and whatnot, but this we're going to make use of. We're going to recycle it. You might have a little container. It doesn't have to be that shape. It just happens to be the shape of a boat, I thought, in my head anyway. You might use a little container like this that we got pate in, or just your little vegetable tray for mushrooms or whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be this shape. They will all absolutely end up gorgeous by the time you finish with them. So what you need to make your boat is you need a little bit of blue tack, and I've just put a bit of blue tack here. You see it in your school. It's used to stick things up on the wall, okay? So I'm just rolling it into a tight little ball here, and before I do that, well, I just stick that in there into the bottom of the boat and make it nice and secure, just like that. So that's very easy. That's the start. That's number one. Number two, your old copybook at home, your old exercise book from school, that was used a good bit, so there's holes and everything in it. So I'm going to put that one to one side, and I've cut out another one. I like this kind of green one here. You'll get loads of them out of this one bag, and you'll get loads of them out of it. So I've got a skewer here, something that you get when you're having a barbecue to put your chicken on and all your little bits of meat and fish and vegetables.
Some people don't eat meat. Some people, my friend Janice is a vegetarian, so
she doesn't eat meat.
She wouldn't use those skewers for meat. She'd use it for vegetables.
For vegetables, maybe for red peppers and green peppers and yellow peppers.
Corn on the cob sometimes.
Yeah. Now they're a little bit sharp, so be very, very careful. But I'll cut the top of it afterwards to make it nice and safe. So you've kind of got a little boat shape, and I think I'll just put one more hole in the top and I'll thread it through. Now, if you're lucky, you might find another type of skewer that I have found recently, or just an ordinary stick like that, if you want to be very, very safe, that is not sharp on the top.
That's kind of like a chopstick, isn't it? Like a chopstick.
Yeah, just like a chopstick.
Yeah.
This was a really good skewer that I got somewhere, and it's nice and safe at the top if you stick the bottom in. It's just a bit too small for the big boat. I'll use it for one of the smaller boats later. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my lovely sail into the boat here like this and turn it around to face the wind, and you've got a lovely little thing going on there now. Now what I want to do is make sure it's nice and steady, and it will be.
Oh, that is so cute.
That is cute. And just to decorate it, I've got a couple of nice colours. I might put those into the water. I might just put a few lying around the bottom of the boat just to add in a little bit of colour. Oh, I wish I had a real boat, but never mind. Maybe somebody will give me a spin someday.
I don't know about you folks at home, but I'm ready to stop doing some art and sailing boats and show you my hobby now. Come over here till I show you my bike, my motorbike, folks. And this is my helmet. Always wear a helmet if you're going on any kind of a bike. I know this is a beast of a bike here, but I'm sure you all have some sort of bike at home. You might still be on stabilizers and everything, but still make sure you put on your helmets. I'm going to put on mine now. I'm going to put on my jacket now as well. Oh yeah. Are you ready for this, folks? Okay, I'm ready to get on my Harley Davidson and take off into the sunset and go on a nice trip somewhere. I don't know, I might go to Donegal or to Kerry or to Cork. I could go anywhere on this thing. It will take me anywhere, wouldn't you, Harley? Yeah, he's my good friend. I'll see you in a while. I'm off.